Hi everybody, it's Tina Brinkley Potts, business strategist and online marketing trainer. Today I'm going to do a quick webinar about Instagram. A lot of people have asked about it, and so I decided to just go ahead and do a basic webinar as well as let you know some real quick tips and strategies that you can use. So what you see, outside of my messy desktop, you actually see my iPhone. This is live attached to my phone. As you can see, I'm sliding through all of the apps that I have on my phone. So I'm going to teach you about Instagram Live. So in this webinar, we'll go over how to open an account. We'll go over some of the basics like linking to some of your other social media outlets like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. We'll talk about the pictures, what size they are. I'll give you some good tools. We'll also talk about the new hottest thing that's going on in Instagram, which is video. They want to compete with Vine. I'll also talk about ways of getting exposure, just a couple of different strategies, and then I think that's probably a lot for one webinar, but you can watch it over and over and over again and until you get it down packed. But this is one of the hottest things going right now. The reason why I like Instagram so much and why I recommend it to my clients is because, again, as you can see, it's live, and you can see I got a phone call coming in the middle of all of this. So one of the things I can tell you is it can update a lot of your social media outlets at the same time, and also about hashtags. But I won't get into all of that right now. I'm going to just go ahead and finish off so we can get started. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to go into Instagram, and as you can see, this is my personal account. This account I have linked to my personal Facebook account as well. So while I'm on with you today, I'm going to create another account that I'm going to link to my Facebook fan page instead of my profile. So, but this is a great example. One of my cousins is, she's posting a video of her baby. And so basically, if you just tap the corner, you actually get to see the motion, and you can have sound if you want, but we'll talk about recording a video later. We'll do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to log out of this account. Log out. Okay, and then we're going to register for a new one, and this one I'm going to call the next 30 days. It's an app that I have, as well as and I'm going to, and so I'll just use that. We'll find a picture for it soon, and then let me create a password. If I could spell. Well, I can't spell, but I will be changing that. So, but anyway, so you add your name, a password, and you can, connect to your Facebook account, which it's going to connect, and it's asking me, can I give access? And I'm telling it yes. So now it has all of that in there, and I'm not going to add my phone number because I have it in with another one, and I'm going to leave that in for now because, again, I want to connect to my Facebook. So I'm going to click done, and it took my profile picture from that, but I'm going to change that. No, so I'm going to change this email because that email is already connected to my other one, And I'm just going to and again, as you can see, this really is live, and instead of turning my phone off, this is the best and most practical way of teaching is by actually doing. So just please excuse all the little interruptions. So we're going to click done. Tina at Tina Brinkley Potts. Yes. So now, of course, is bringing all of my Facebook friends. And so I'm just going to say follow them all. And I'm going to just say, yes, I'm sure. And so now it's also trying to go and do my contacts. And I'm just going to skip that. But you could do it if you want. Then it's also telling you some other things that you could follow. So I'm going to follow Instagram. And as you could see, it's going to list who they feel are the suggested people right now that you could follow. But we're done with all of that. So based on the people that I just followed, my Instagram is already populated. So let's go back now and go over some of the basics. Okay, so what you can do, of course, you know how to like, you know how to comment. Let's go back to this button, which is the one on the end right here. This is showing your profile. You can go ahead and edit it. And so like you can give, you know, a website. And so I'm just going to do my website for now. This will change to my app. Oh, I don't know how to spell my name. This will change to my app that I have coming out. It's actually already out, but we're not doing much with it. We're going to change it a little bit. It's all about empowering and, you know, really taking control of the next 30 days. Because I believe in 30 days you can change your life. So that's why it's called the next 30 days. What will you do in the next 30 days? So if you're looking to lose weight, you're looking to start a new business, reach a certain milestone, I believe you can pretty much do anything in 30 days. So that's what that's about. Again, here you can specify whether or not you want your post to be private down here. I don't suggest doing that. I think, you know, if you're on here for business, you need to make everything public. So then we're going to finish that. Then we'll go up here and we're going to click the little star that's up here and we're going to go to settings. And so this is where you're going to go down. You can do all of this. It's going to show the posts you've liked, to find and invite your friends, report problems, all of that kind of stuff. But what we're going to concentrate on down here is the share settings. Again, as you can see, it is connected to my Facebook profile right now, and I'm going to change this account. No, I don't want it to share my likes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it so that right here, instead of it now going to my profile, this one's going to go to directly to my fan page. And if you're having problems with keeping up with content on your fan page, this is a beautiful way to do it. Because you know what? I am always updating my client stuff and I never seem to get to my own. So now I will. So I just switched it. And basically, once you put the radio button in, you are done. And so then you can just go back up here. And I'm not sharing the likes. And so if we wanted to unlink, we could. But to summarize, it says share to. That is now my Facebook fan page because my business name is just my name with LLC. I incorporated or made my business an LLC. if I wanted to share the likes to my timeline, so anytime you liked something on Instagram, this would go on if you wanted it to show up on your Instagram. It could be good if you want additional content that way. I'm just not choosing to do it at this time. So that's how you link Facebook. You can do the same thing with Twitter. So I'm going to connect to Twitter. And so because I'm on an iPhone and you already have your settings in for Twitter, it does it there. So Tumblr, I have to enter. You could do all of these. You can do Flickr. You can do Flickr and Foursquare as well. And I am not going to update those, but you could do those just the same. I'm not going to do those at this time, but you can definitely do it. So that's how you do the sharing, linking. Again, making sure that you're linking your Facebook to it, whether you want a profile versus your fan page. This is an excellent way of updating the content. So let's move on to the next thing. Down here, if you want your original photos that you create to share, you would have that on. If you want videos to autoplay when you scroll over them, you have that on. And so that's what's going on for that. So as you can see, we have now populated Instagram. So we are already ready to go and not a lot of time spent. So let's go ahead and do our first picture. So on Instagram, pictures, you can take a picture. So as you can see, my computer and me all sitting here because I am on my phone. That's pretty neat, right? But I'm going to just find an existing picture. And this is going to be really corny for everybody out there, but these leaves were just so bright red. It really attracted my attention today. So, because the whole tree was green except for those leaves. So I'm just going to crop it. And let's just take a picture demonstrating how to use Instagram on a webinar. Okay, so in this post we're going to talk about a lot. First and foremost, pictures. If you want to format pictures already ready for Instagram, the pixel size that's perfect for Instagram is 612 by 612. So if you wanted to know what the perfect size is, that's the perfect size. The other thing that you would want to know about this is that there are apps, and we'll go through and I'll show an app in a second. So we're going to just take and finish this one off. So let's just put that out to Facebook and Twitter. If I wanted to, I could tag people, but we'll do that in a second. So now when I share, now that's up and you can see it. So let's look at, on my phone, some great apps that you can use too. There's so many of them, but I'll just share with you the ones that I use. So I use a lot of them to create content. So as you can see, I have up here, which is Insta Frame, which literally you just pick a frame and then you go find a picture. You can either take a photo or go to your let's go to my Sag Harbor vacation. You can go to, and you can actually pick a picture, and there's a frame. So there's one. You can click, you can add text, you can add effects, you can do whatever you want. But this is a free app, and you know, it's easy peasy to create content. So that's the first one, and there's a lot of them in this series. So like if you look right here across these three, Insta Frame, This one makes collages right here. And then this is another one for effects. So I'm not going to go through all three of them, but just wanted to let you know that they're there. Textgram free. This is a pretty good one too. So anytime I have any kind of quotes or any little sayings that I'm going to say, I can do them right here in Textgram. So, you know, one of my favorite sayings is do you boo, because you really need to do your, you know, make sure you be kind of selfish. You need to look at yourself first and make sure that you're happy and fulfilled so that you can help other people be happy and fulfilled. Because if you're not coming from a full cup or a cup that's filling, it's going to be very hard for you to do the same for someone else. So, you know, just to go and finish this off, we could literally go down and across the bottom. You just pick whichever one of these little frames that you like. You can just slide the words over. You can come down here and change the font. So you can change the color of the font. You can add stickers. And so you can just create your content. Click send. Instagram. You open up Instagram and there it is. It's ready to go and it's ready to post. I didn't make this look really nice, so I'm not going to post this one yet. But we'll just cancel out of that. We'll come back down and we'll move on to some of the other ones. Here's another one that I like. ExpressGram Lite is for free, and that is right here. But I love ExpressGram because I think it's one of the best ones out there for what I do. I don't want to have to really, you know, especially if I'm on the fly and something happens and I want to be able to quantify it with an image and a saying. I believe ExpressGram is one of the best ones to do it. So we're just going to put live demo, if I could spell, today. And so then you come over again. It works the same as the other one did. We can come down and we can pick one of these things that are already here. You can slide the font around. You can change the font to look like what you want it to look like. And then I'm going to just change the color. Let's go over here to bright green. Then I'm going to share, open in Instagram. Okay, so now it's in Instagram, and of course, you know, Instagram has its own effects like Rise, which is one of my favorite ones, but I'm going to just leave this at normal for now. I'm going to click next. All of them have their own little macro that automatically puts their hashtag in. You can use it or not use it. And then I'm going to say demonstrating effective uses of Instagram. Okay, so I'm going to add some hashtags this time. Hashtags are is a way of getting exposed to other people that are either talking about what you're doing or looking for what you're doing. And I know a lot of us make up hashtags along the way, but I want to tell you a secret that will help you when you're using hashtags. I want you to go to hashtags.org, and I think I have it up somewhere. And I'm going to slide this out of the way just for a second. Hashtags.org tells you all of the hashtags that are trending around the world. So if you want to find out ways of getting eyeballs to what you're doing, go research hashtags that people are using. One of the most popular are the follow back ones. That's one of the ways you can get a lot of followers. You see here it says team follow back. You see how it has follow back here. And it's just such a great way. So, you know, I just did a double duty there. So I taught you about hashtags, but I also taught you a way of gaining exposure. So just remember that one too, because that's important. And here I am again. So I'm going to add some hashtags in. So I'm going to do online marketing as a hashtag. I'm going to use Instagram as a hashtag. I'm going to use follow me as a hashtag, and I'm going to use follow back as a hashtag. I have some webinars that really talk really in detail about hashtags, how a lot of people use them, especially if a company has a social media manager. A social media manager is using software like Hootsuite or, you know, another version of that to really look up and show what's going on through hashtags, so they can automatically follow you if you happen to be a hashtag that's important to them. So remember this strategy that I'm teaching you about hashtag, because it really, really is important, especially since the big giant Facebook decided that hashtags now matter in Facebook. It used to be hashtags didn't work in Facebook. If you notice now, they're lit up because they now have the graph search, and it works in the graph search too. So that's a whole nother webinar, and I could go on and on and on, but I'm not going to do that. So we're going to just go ahead and post this now, and I'm going to post it on both Facebook and Twitter. And I'll also show you how to tag people too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to, you just hit somewhere, and I'm going to just tag, oh, I don't know. Let's see. I'll tag myself. Can I tag myself? My other? Oh, yeah, I'll just tag the one I just set up. So basically now I've tagged myself, and now that one's done. So I will get followers just based on the hashtags that I use, and you know, it's another way of getting interaction. So that brings us back to, okay, I've shown you apps, I've shown you pictures, I told you the video picture sizes, I talked to you about hashtags. Let's talk about how other ways you can get featured on Instagram accounts. So basically, if you go down to the bottom, and what I hit was this little star, if you search for like followers, shout outs, those different things, you can find different profiles that will repost what you have going on. So one of them we're going to do, we'll go here and we'll do shout outs, and we'll click search. So we have a whole list of ones that do shout outs. So you see they all have different rules of why they do it. So let's just click one. Let's do Insta daily shout outs. So this person has 35,000 followers and 41,000 following them. I'm not sure if this is going to be, no, this isn't a good one because I don't know why they do. But let's find user shout out underscore 4. Let's just do that. Search. Okay. So okay. If you look at this user, it tells you, do you want to shout out? Like all of their pictures. Number 2, be active and patient. And then they say beggars will be blocked. So if you look, this here is an image they post. Want to shout out? All you have to do is shout me out and like all of my pictures. So basically all you do is you can create an image using one of those apps that I showed you and say shout out for everyone. Go through, like all of their pictures, and they will shout you out. So again, if you want exposure to their 295,000 users, this is how you do it. There are a lot of other ones that are like that, so you can just look them up. Again, the 3 words that I would look up from the beginning are followers. So up here in search, you would put followers, search, shout outs, or likes. You can find these type of things to do the to get you exposure that way. The other thing is looking up your topic. So one of the ones that was shared in one of our group was fitness page for all. I can't spell worth. Okay, so this person has 264,000 followers, and basically if you hashtag, and it tells you the directions right here, hashtag your photos with fitness page for all for a possible feature. And so what'll happen is when you hashtag your stuff that way, what'll happen is they search every day. Like I was telling you, hashtags are important. They search to see who's using their hashtag. This is creating more momentum for them as well. But whatever the best pictures are, they may post it on their page. And let me show you a good example of someone. Okay, so like here's one. If you notice, they did @female motivation because I believe that was the person that generated this one. The best option though would be to have right here down in the corner, in a smaller print, your actual username, or if you want it to go to a Facebook fan page or your website, but at least something that describes you there. I think that is one of the best things that you could do. So that's about how, you know, to get exposure in front of other people. So, and to, you know, get likes pretty quickly, find your category again, if it's fitness, if it's coaching, if it's whatever it is, just go through and start searching under the search, which is right here, which is that button right there. And then you can find all of the different things. Just go up here and start typing. So I hope you got something out of this webinar, because I know a lot of people were getting confused. What did all of it mean? How do you use it effectively? But I got to tell you, this is one of the best ways, because number one, a picture speaks 1,000 words. We are all, you know, image driven these days, as far as we will look at pictures a lot more, you know, quickly than we will read the content. And if the picture attracts our attention, then maybe we'll read the content. So this is a quick way for you to get in front of people and have all that you need done. So if you need anything else, there's other webinars for pretty much every other social media outlet out there on my site. If you need help or would like to see a webinar about something else, then send me, go to my Facebook fan page, which is, you guys saw it. As a matter of fact, we'll go there in a second because I wanted to show you one more thing before we're done. Let me move my little phone over to the side, go to Facebook. The great thing is now you can see all of the images that I just posted. The 2 images I posted from Instagram, as you can see, they are now on my Facebook fan page. So I just wanted to show you that that works. But again, if you are looking for any other Facebook or social media training, online training that makes sense for your business, then hit me up on Facebook, tell me what you like to see, and I'll do it. So I hope you liked it and look forward to interacting with you soon. Matter of fact, let me know what you thought about this, and I apologize for the ums and ahs, but I just wanted to help cure a lot of questions that I saw happening and people really getting a little confused on what was going on, and I really just wanted to help. So let me know what you thought. Thanks.